Hey everyone, welcome back to Jaraci Cup number 17. This is going to be between myself and MarchWaden, so naturally I know how it goes, but we're not gonna spoil it for you. Let me go ahead and open our info document here so that you can see its glory. Of course, I'm the tournament organizer, so I better be able to write these properly. It's going to be a KVG, which is pretty fun. We haven't seen this matchup in some time. I banned Kalash Teeth because, you know, obviously, and then MarchWaden bans Torrent Crater because everyone hates that map for some reason. By the way, Torrent Crater is really actually pretty good for ConF, so it's surprising to see him ban that. I would have taken out, like, maybe Kartoba or something like that. Which, by the way, I picked for the third map, but he's going to grab Shallows for map 1, and then it's going to be Galzian Territories and Kartoba. MarchWaden will grab Firebase Krill, and I will grab the Boneyard. It's gonna be one of these games. You can see me already driving across the map with Sandskimmer Fab on the queue. And MarchWaden has similar ideas, but note that he is already building that blast drone with the base runner here. The blast runner, as it were. My skims are going to hit the field first, of course, because I don't have that base runner. I retired mine. So that's going to give me a little bit of an edge in this early scuffle. We're going to start putting a little bit of damage as lightning strikes the tower here. But obviously, ConF base runners in Jaraci do have that self-repair ability, so it's not going to be a big deal for him. I really just want to bully that blast drone, and I've seen it now as well, so that's good for me. Stop it from getting any value right in this beginning phase of play here. Does it actually have any impact? No. I mean, it looks cool, but... But no, the lightning strike doesn't actually do anything. Power 1's gonna finish for MarchWaden. Now, this is very classic of him. We used to play a lot of Rail Rush defense as like MarchWaden did. And what he would do for it is just get carrier power, and then use that to ward off the attack, so... Oh, by the way, I lose the skim there. Very, very sloppy for me. But yeah, he's just going to keep stacking up that carrier power to have the missiles and harass the railguns that I'm going to build, which inevitably they're going to come out. But first, it's going to be 2 PC. And we need that because if he gets 2 PC and I don't, he'll just kill me with the Sandskimmers. Not to mention that threat of a blast drone. I mean, if it gets a good hit, then I kind of just die, so I have to be very, very careful about that. MarchWaden being a bit lazy, though, not involving it while those 2 skims die, so that's gonna give me some big advantage right here. Open up the units lost tab now real quick. You can see it's 2-to-1. And indeed, Sandskimmer rating coming out for me. So it looks like I really just don't even care about getting tech at all right now. I want to just focus on those skims. And rating is going to be very helpful to protect me against the blast drone. I want to reiterate, you would never do this against Coalition. Well, some people do, and then they lose, but... it just makes you so vulnerable to AAVs, but, like, I'm not really so worried about assault ships popping out here. And man, I'm already going for armor 1 too, jeez. So, clearly I just literally don't care about getting railguns here. That's kind of surprising. I think that's a mistake. Because I'm not really pressuring my opponent all that much. Like, am I going to dive on his carrier? Probably not. So until I have railguns here to, like, actually threaten, you know, hurting the carrier, I kind of don't have much of a threat here. Oh, and the blast drone! Oh my gosh. Oh, that was really bad. I just let the blast drone hit me there, which is terrible. And MarchWaden will probably win this fight. I'm focus firing the best I can here. Second PC is out, so I mean, at least we have some production, but this is going to be the meat grinder scenario that we often talk about. Looks like I'm going to try and just evacuate these 2 skims here. Try and buy a little bit of time if I can. Yeah, that was quite sloppy of me. But I do have armor 2 against his no-ups, so, you know, 1 for 1, my Sandskimmers win this fight, so I have something that I can work with here, but this is still going to be pretty tough. What's the numbers looking like here? 6 to 9, yeah, so I don't know. This is still pretty difficult. Whoa, boy, he still has high ground there too. But he's hitting the PC. Why is he doing that? Oh! So if you focus the PC when the skims are just killing your skims, you can put yourself in a pretty dangerous situation. Still, though, I think he still just has the numbers here. It's 4 on 7, 3 on 7. Now it's 4 to 0. So that feels pretty good. That says skimmer damage. Hey, let's just make my skims a little bit stronger. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. This is what I often call the meat grinder again, right? Like, my guys are popping out and just instantly dying, so I can never build up a mass that will allow me to actually fight my opponent here. Focus fire? Okay, there we go. Why am I not building? Oh, because I'm getting Sandskimmer damage too. Interesting. This is insane. Like, how is this still going on here? The units lost tab is, like, pretty even, actually. Oh, man. Okay, Carrier's gonna start trying to get involved now. This PC is getting low. It's getting very, very low. Oh my gosh. Okay, one PC falls. Yeah, probably. I've said it in previous casts, but, like, very recently, actually. But when PCs fall, usually it's just game over. So MarchWaden finally claims the prize he was looking for there. It took a while, but he got it. And for me now, carrier systems 1 would probably be a good idea. Just get that extra defense at my carrier, power up the weapons as well. Otherwise, my opponent can always just sort of dive me here. I do still have better skims than him for now, but that's not going to last forever. Hey, 1 for 0 trade though, that's nice. This is the first game, the score is 0 to 0. So yeah, power systems 1. Yeah, right. Well, not great, not great. Probably what we do from here is, like, get a second PC and just try and, like, keep the rush going. There's no good options at this point of the game. We do have ref mode coming out for MarchWaden, so he's going to jump up onto 3 base quick as he can. Well, he's getting ref mode, so he's working on that, actually. Yep, there's the second PC coming out. The skimmer numbers here are actually, like, pretty close. I think this is like 13 to 10 right now. He should still be building sand skimmers, I think. Maybe, oh yeah, I mean, I guess a lot of his money went into these base runners here. This one he had from the beginning, of course, but the other one is new. It's 12 to 13, and remember, my sand skimmers still have armor too, which his don't. So I actually, like, we're even in numbers now. Oh my gosh, I could actually win this fight. Oh man. Well, that's not good. And his skims are kind of trapped too. Oh my gosh. Okay, he has the blast drone to play with, but, like, this is really bad positioning too, because he can't get out of there. Is MarchWaden gonna, like, lose from this position? Oh no. Okay, here comes the blast drone. I need to focus that right away. I get it though. And look, now it's 16 to 11. I win this fight. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that's not supposed to happen. Yeah, now the shoe's on the other foot, ain't it, huh? Oh, dearie me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, very much so, very much so. MarchWaden just kind of stopped building units, which got him killed there. He didn't tech anything either. Like, how much money does he have? Ooh. 1,000 RUs that aren't really doing anything in the bank there. That's pretty unfortunate. That's pretty unfortunate. And now we might go for Railgun Fab. I do also have like 1,000 RUs in the bank that haven't really done anything, but you know. MarchWaden finished the skim upgrades, but he doesn't actually have any, so it's not going to do him a whole lot of good. Bad positioning here too, right? He's leaving this PC out on its own. Yeah, so this production cruiser is going to die as well. Well, and if losing one PC wasn't game, then maybe losing two is game? I don't know. Because, I mean, we thought it was game when I lost mine, but, you know, there you go. Nice counterattack, though. This is actually a really good play here. Can we go for a third? Yes, we can. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we can. And MarchWaden actually doesn't have the money left to like do anything, so yeah, he's gonna agree. He's gonna GG out here. Oh, that's horrifying, man. I still never teched anything. It looks like I had railguns on the way at the end. Ouch. Yeah, well, he kind of just didn't keep building any sand skimmers, so the numbers ended up being uneven for him, and I just sort of killed him. Unexpected, you know? Unexpected. Okay, here we are on Galzian territories. Scoreline is 1-0 in my favor. This is my map pick, of course, and you can probably guess what I'm going to do on here. This is a very, very good railgun rush map. So, probably I'm going to go for eco, right? No, I mean, I don't know. I'll probably actually rush here, but that does seem like a me sort of thing to do, doesn't it? Yeah, apparently. Like, he got a base runner, he got all these RU salvagers that he never used, he got ref mode. Just kind of got him killed there. Looks like for MarchWaden, this is a ref mode first kind of build. I am going for Sandscreamer Fab after all. And LDNs are so efficient on this map because the map is, or the distance to the base is really, really small. So I'm just gonna go for those before I even fill up my RU salves here. There's the ref mode from MarchWaden. He has all 6, so probably wants to pull one of these RU guys off and have him go mine over here. We'll see how greedy he is with the salvagers, though, because you really want to get Sandscreamer Fab right away, but he's not. He's going to go for salves instead. Oh, that's not good. You have to be very, very careful doing this sort of ref mode with no scouting build. Like, if you don't get Sandscreamer Fab in a timely manner, you just die. And he's making a second salvager from his carrier as well. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not that I'm the paragon of like good DOK play, but I should be good enough to punish this, so. You know, but we'll see how MarchWaden manages to do here, but this is an extremely greedy build here. Sandscreamer Fab just now starting. This is game 2. This is game 2. Sorry, Cal. But don't worry, we have many series to cast yet. Second base being warded off here real quick. And I saw all of those salvagers, so I know how greedy he's being here. Scrolllane is 1-0 in my favor. The question is, do I want to go for Railgun Fab here or 2PC? Looks like it's going to be 2PC. And ideally we'd attack where that carrier isn't, so it's a little bit awkward with the Sand Skimmers being over on this side, but I should just kind of jump in and try and bite some of these salvagers here. I don't want to just let him get away with this much greed. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Get in there, Cal. Also, MarchWaden really needs to be building Sand Skimmers here. I think he wants to like hold off until he has assault chips or something, but you can't do that. And this is why we're gonna have some salvagers dying now. Eventually? Oh, his carrier block micro is so good right now, though. But it just can never be good enough. One salvager is gonna fall here. And finally he starts building some Sand Skimmers. He realized, yeah, there's a threat of just getting dove. And Railgun Fab is on the queue for me. It looks like, actually, I might have canceled that PC and restarted it to try to get the RUs for Rails faster. Which is kind of a good call, because he doesn't have any hint of, like, what's my camera doing? He doesn't have any hint of 2PC coming out. Assault chips come out. Now that is nice for MarchWaden. That's going to give him a lot of fighting power against these Sand Skimmers, but Heavy Railgun is like already finished. So that doesn't feel good. He is going to have 2 PC, but so do I. So he can't outdo me on the skim count either. This is just going to be very, very rough. Oh, look at that. I'm actually LDMing RUs here. Oh, I'm such a tryhard. Anyway, Railgun gonna make itself known here. MarchWaden's carrier is unlocked, right, because he has the 2 PCs there, but it's not clear what he's gonna be able to do with it here up against this Heavy Railgun. And I've gotten, by this point, a lot of practice dodging kind of carrier missiles with railguns, so I should be fine. You see? Not even a scratch. I'm so good. Just gotta keep eyes on those assault chips there. It's actually a bit of a rough position where the railgun sort of like had to move in that line, but MarchWaden didn't manage to hit the missile on it, so that's gonna be fine. Oh, and we have like 3 heavy railguns now. Oh dear. I guess, you know, I don't really need to be building Sand Skimmers as long as I know he keeps making more assault chips here. Carrier's lost about a 1/4 of its health already? No, it's like a 1/5. I was reckoning it had 10,000 max. Assault Chip's gonna jump on this rail, but this is gonna be an expensive dive for them. Yeah, and I don't even think they're gonna get it. Oh. That's just too many heavy railguns, you know? You can't really compete with that sort of DPS. Yeah, and MarchWaden sees like, hey, my carrier's in the wrong place. That's just gonna be game right there. And really, it all comes off of just an insanely greedy play by MarchWaden. I can't believe he went for that. On Galzian territories, especially. What? They do have armor break. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, lad? All railguns have armor break. Anyway, let's jump into game 3 here. Whoops. Since when? Dude, since the beginning of DOK. That's like literally always been a thing. Anyway, here we are on Cardova.
Discovered
Oh, well actually no, it wouldn't have been good to use there. Not until the very end where I had 4, because then I would increase my damage by 1%. Which is pretty good. Wait a minute. No, that wouldn't even be, yeah, it would be 5. It would be 5. Yeah. Sus, Lan. Sus. Anyway, it's gonna be Sandskimmer Feb once again, so looks like I'm actually bucking the trend of like Bozo just doing the exactly wrong thing to try and mix people up. We do have the 2 on RUs here though, so it's gonna be, or sorry, CUs, rather than getting any RU salves on the main. So this is gonna be a very Sandskimmer focused opening. Flea cap actually already coming out here just because I have the extra money, I guess. That seems like a mistake though, because now I have some idle time on the PC. That probably was not supposed to be done that way. And next RU self, please. There we go. So now we just want to build up CUs for the PC as I'm making Sandskimmers. Shouldn't take too long because I do already have the 2 LDMs there. And they'll pay for themselves in about like a minute and a half. It doesn't really take that long, I don't think. $200 per drop off. $340 to build them, and then $100, $440. Actually, it'll take a little bit of time. It'll take a little bit of time, I guess. But that's fine. MarchWaden playing a very defensive posture here, by the way. He is going for 2 PC of his own. You can see him queuing that up already, but he's like way back on his side of the map. That's gonna give me the power trough I was talking about earlier, right? Because when this finishes, he's just gonna have more capability of fighting with Sandskimmers than me. But I do have the stronger economy, so we've traded some map control here for some economy. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but it's MarchWaden who has the map control. Not yet, but he's about to, now that that 2 PC pops out. And mine is just now being started, so it's going to take a while to get there. Sandskimmer rating right away coming out from MarchWaden here. But with the lower economy focus, he's actually not going to be able to build as many Sandskimmers like this, so I don't really like that too much. I mean, he will get them eventually, but still, that seems like a mistake, and this is also highly unusual. He's actually just going to try to move out across the field. I have the early warning scanner here, though, so I'll know he's coming, like, and then be faster to strike him. So that doesn't seem good to me. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Production cruiser finishes over here as well. Rating is being started, but I probably would cancel this and go for power 1. And yeah, sure enough, I'm just gonna go attack him right away. That's the play here. Yep, cancelled for power 1. And we're just gonna be trading out salvagers here. I've already lost 1, I've lost 2 now. So he's doing damage a little bit faster than me. But now he's lost 3. Got 4. I'm gonna trade out the skims here real quick as well. That's 5, and then the 6 will fall too. You need to reckon in these situations, like, if you're gonna base trade, who can base trade faster, right? And it was definitely me, because I had the Sandskimmers just way closer than there. Yeah, MarchWaden's getting GG. He knows, like, this is just over. Oh man, 4.5 minute loss there. That's very, very quick. Just a huge tactical blunder going with that sideways attack there. It's just as well we played these games like 2 months ago, because then I couldn't remember how it went. Anyway, thanks for watching. I guess we'll move on to the next one. That was a pretty quick series, but it's a 3-0 for me. And I will move on to the finals, which I'm sure will be played eventually.